Let's explore the story of how the Sahara Desert was born, how a desert can form as the continents drift apart. The Sahara Desert is the largest hot desert on Earth and covers a massive part of North Africa. Its formation is a result of geological events that started millions of years ago and are still happening today. The movement of continents played a key role in the formation of the Sahara. As Africa slowly moved northward, the climate in the region started to change. About 20 million years ago, the Sahara didn't look anything like the dry and empty place it is today. Instead, it was covered in lush greenery and wetlands. Lakes, rivers, and abundant vegetation provided a home to many different species of animals and plants. However, as time passed, the climate changed and the Sahara slowly transformed into a desert. One of the biggest reasons for the Sahara's desertification is the decrease in rainfall. As the African continent drifted north, the region moved away from the equatorial rain belt. As a result, the Sahara received less and less rain, causing it to dry up. Winds also played a part in the desertification of the Sahara. The main winds in the region are dry and hot, blowing from the northeast. These winds, by sucking up the moisture from the soil, speed up the desertification process. The desertification of the Sahara happened gradually and had a huge impact on the region's geography and ecosystem. This region, once green and fertile, has become one of the driest and harshest places on Earth today. Let's travel back in time to when the Sahara was a green Sahara, a fertile oasis. The Sahara, which we now know as a dry desert, was once a green and fertile paradise. About 10,000 to 6,000 years ago, during a time known as the Green Sahara or the African humid period, the region was drenched in rain. These rains allowed vast grasslands, lakes, and rivers to form. These wetlands were teeming with animal life, including large animals like giraffes, elephants, and hippopotamuses. During the Green Sahara period, the region was also a comfortable place for humans to live. Archaeological discoveries show that people lived in the Sahara during this time, hunting and gathering fruits and vegetables for food. We've found remnants of settlements located near lakes and rivers, showing that people were fishing and raising animals. The Green Sahara period came to an end with natural changes in the region's weather patterns. The decrease in rainfall caused the lakes and rivers to dry up and the vegetation to vanish. This led to the gradual desertification of the Sahara, transforming it into the dry landscape we see today. Imagine a paradise lost. This is the story of the Sahara's desertification. In a process that started about 5,000 years ago, the Green Sahara slowly started to dry up. Changes in weather patterns caused rainfall to decrease and temperatures to rise. This caused lakes and rivers to dry up, vegetation to disappear, and animals to migrate in search of new homes. The Sahara, once full of life, slowly transformed into a desolate desert. This desertification process completely changed the geography of the Sahara and the life that existed within it. Huge sand seas replaced the once vast grasslands. Lakes and rivers dried up, leaving behind only dry riverbeds as reminders of their presence. Most plant and animal species either vanished completely or migrated to other regions. The desertification of the Sahara also had a profound impact on human lives. As water resources dwindled and agricultural lands turned to desert, people were forced to abandon their homes. Some communities living in the Sahara managed to adapt to the harsh desert conditions and adopted a nomadic lifestyle. Let's uncover the civilizations buried beneath the sands, the ancient Sahara civilizations. The Sahara Desert is like a treasure chest, holding the remnants of ancient civilizations. During the Green Sahara period, the region was home to many different cultures and communities. These civilizations adapted to the challenging conditions of the desert and created a rich tapestry of culture and history. The Garamantian culture is one of the oldest and most mysterious cultures of the Sahara. The Garamantian people, who lived in the 8th millennium BC, were hunter-gatherers and left behind impressive artifacts like cave paintings and stone tools. Garamantian art includes detailed drawings of animals and humans, giving us glimpses into life during that time. In the 3rd millennium BC, communities that relied on animal husbandry emerged in the Sahara. These communities domesticated animals like cattle, sheep and goats and lived a nomadic life in the Sahara, always searching for fresh pastures. The rock paintings created by these communities depict herds of animals, hunting scenes and scenes from their daily lives. One of the most well-known ancient civilizations of the Sahara is the Garamantes. The Garamantes, who emerged in the first millennium BC, developed irrigation systems, making it possible to farm in the desert. The Garamantes controlled the trade routes of the Sahara and became a major trading hub between North Africa and Sub-Saharan Africa. Let's meet the desert nomads, the Bedouins and Tuaregs, and learn about their challenging lives. The Sahara Desert has been home to nomadic communities like the Bedouins and Tuaregs for centuries. These communities have adapted to the harsh desert conditions and developed unique ways to survive. Bedouins are Arab nomads who typically raise camels and engage in trade. Tuaregs are a Berber group living in the western and central parts of the Sahara. Bedouins and Tuaregs depend on finding water and pasture to survive in the desert. Their nomadic way of life means they must constantly move in search of these resources. These communities rely on camels, which are well suited to the harsh desert environment. Camels serve as both transportation and a source of milk, meat and wool for the Bedouins and Tuaregs. The nomadic lifestyle is incredibly tough for the Bedouins and Tuaregs. Heat, thirst and food shortages are part of their daily struggles. However, these communities manage to survive in the desert thanks to their resilience, their traditional knowledge and their strong social bonds. From sand dunes to hidden oases, let's explore the fascinating geography of the Sahara. The Sahara Desert has a diverse geography with vast sand seas, towering sand dunes, rocky plateaus and hidden oases. One of the most captivating features of the desert is the sand dunes, constantly changing shape as the wind blows. These sand seas, called ergs, cover a large portion of the Sahara and create mesmerizing landscapes. Besides sand dunes, the Sahara also has rocky plateaus, mountain ranges and deep canyons. These formations are the result of millions of years of erosion and geological processes. The Tibesti Mountains and the Ahaga Mountains are the highest points in the Sahara and have a cooler, more humid climate than the surrounding desert plains. In the heart of the Sahara, you'll find hidden oases that are like lifelines in the desert. These oases form where underground water sources reach the surface and are surrounded by palm trees, fruit gardens and agricultural lands. Oases provide essential water and food for both people and animals living in the desert. Let's uncover the secrets beneath the sands, the archaeological discoveries and scientific studies taking place in the Sahara. The Sahara Desert is like a giant time capsule holding the secrets of ancient civilizations and past life. Archaeologists and scientists are always working to uncover the ruins and fossils hidden beneath the desert sands. These studies provide valuable information about the history of the Sahara, climate change and human evolution. Archaeological digs in the Sahara have unearthed ancient settlements, tombs, rock art and artifacts. These findings give us clues about the cultures, beliefs and lifestyles of the people who once called the Sahara home. For example, the rock paintings found in the Tadrat Akakus region of Libya date back 8,000 years and show us the animals, plants and people of the Green Sahara period. Scientists use methods like geological surveys, sediment analysis and climate modeling to understand the Sahara's past climate and how it became a desert. These studies show us that the Sahara was once green and fertile and that climate change caused it to become the desert it is today. The Sahara Desert is a testament to human determination, to adapting and surviving in harsh conditions. The Sahara Desert is one of the most powerful examples of human resilience and adaptability. For thousands of years, people have not only survived, but thrived in the challenging conditions of the desert. Nomadic communities have roamed the desert for generations, searching for water and pasture, using camels for transportation and carrying their belongings. The scorching desert heat, thirst, and lack of food have tested the resilience and ingenuity of the people of the Sahara. Traditional clothing, shelters, and water collection techniques are essential solutions developed for desert survival. Nomadic communities like the Bedouins and Tuaregs possess traditional knowledge and skills passed down through generations. enabling them to survive in the harsh desert conditions. The people of the Sahara have adapted to the desert not only physically, but also socially and culturally. Strong family ties, solidarity and hospitality are core values for desert communities. These values have allowed them to support one another and survive through challenging times. The Sahara Desert is always changing. It's a dynamic environment. Let's consider the future of the Sahara. Climate change, desertification and human activities are major factors shaping the Sahara's future. Rising temperatures and decreasing rainfall due to global warming could speed up desertification, causing the Sahara to expand even further. Sustainable land management practices, water conservation and investments in renewable energy sources are crucial to lessen the impacts of desertification and protect the Sahara's ecosystem. We also need to support desert communities in adapting to climate change and strengthening their livelihoods. The future of the Sahara depends on the choices we make. By embracing sustainable practices and working together globally, we can protect the delicate balance of the desert and preserve this unique ecosystem for generations to come. Conservation and sustainability are key to protecting this fragile ecosystem, the Sahara Desert. The Sahara Desert is a unique and fragile ecosystem that needs our protection. Desertification, overgrazing, depletion of water resources, and pollution are the biggest threats to the Sahara. We need urgent action plans to address these threats and protect the Sahara's ecosystem. Sustainable land management practices are essential to prevent further desertification and improve soil fertility. Preventing overgrazing, reforestation efforts and erosion control can help reduce soil degradation. Protecting water sources and using them wisely are vital to the Sahara's future. Methods like preventing the overuse of groundwater, improving irrigation systems, and rainwater harvesting can help conserve precious water resources. The Sahara Desert is a vast and mysterious place full of unexplored wonders. Let's unravel the mystery of the Sahara. The Sahara Desert is a vast expanse with many secrets yet to be uncovered. From ancient civilizations to lost cities and hidden areas teeming with wildlife, there are countless mysteries hidden beneath the Sahara's sands. Archaeologists, scientists and adventurers are drawn to the Sahara to uncover its secrets and make new discoveries. With the help of technology, we're able to map the Sahara in greater detail, and satellite imagery is revealing structures and formations hidden beneath the desert's surface. These discoveries are helping us better understand the history and geography of the Sahara. Despite its harsh conditions, the Sahara Desert is a captivating place that continues to draw people in. Unraveling the mysteries of the desert and protecting this one-of-a-kind ecosystem is a responsibility we all share to ensure its preservation for future generations.